Hello, everybody. Hello, MT. Hello, Frostblood. It's good to see you.
Yep.
At present, we are sadly not expecting a fancy to join us tonight, but I'm here. And so is the potato.
Yes, the potato is here.
Oh, sorry, MT.
Yeah, endless silence will do that to you. Your brain sort of just zones.
What do you mean, endless silence? I put on Fancy's music.
Okay, I failed to notice that. Maybe it's because I was muted
Did you remember
on
to
that moderation.
unmute the moderation computer this time? Oh, 30 seconds in and...
No.
Yeah, say it with me, Spud. We're professional.
We're professional.
Off by one error. Okay.
Yep.
But, all the same, it's good to be back with you. For those who don't know us, we are two of the Roombas of Thought. I am Stalking Horse.
Yep. I'm Indecisive Spud.
And we don't have Sir Fancy Beard, however much we'd want to. I still haven't put all of the channel links in the description. I'm going to work on that. But, for now... we are returning to the same thing we were streaming before, because we are playing Subnautica Below Zero.
Oh, that's what the tiny thingamabob being ejected from the ship is. That's us.
Yes, you didn't get that the first time through? Oh.
Remember last time we saw this loading screen? It was, you know, the
Oh yes, we were focused on the pingling.
Yeah.
So you didn't actually look at the giant spaceship in the middle.
Yeah. Well, I did look at the giant spaceship in the middle, but it's sort of the type of thing of, well, I didn't know exactly how we were landing.
Well, speaking of penglings...
Yes.
we have created this. It is an observation space to watch penglings while in comfort and warmth. It looks like this. Yep. As it turns out that windows do exist in this game, but you have to go and scan them.
And we didn't. Oops.
I mean, I don't think they're scannable at the base where we were, because there were no scannables left there. Because all their windows were broken. So we need to... that's my personal quest for today. Find intact windows.
Right.
I don't know what Spud is hoping we get out of this stream.
I'm not entirely sure what I'm hoping to get out of this stream either. Only that we might want to actually, you know, make sure we don't accidentally lose the base.
Yes.
Hang on. Before that, turn left. Is that bee or is that a fish on land?
Yes, this peeper has got stuck on our, Stop jumping and... hello, lunch.
Oh. Yep. Why is there other box that's, you know,
I'm hoping
just
to connect them and then put a scanner room in this one.
Huh.
Because we do have the blueprints for that.
And Empty says, what should be a single window of land we didn't try and scan?
I'm pretty sure I tried to scan everything, but it's possible. Hello, penguins.
Yep.
Okay. Quartz.
How's thinking, or the first thing I boy get done this episode?
Yeah.
Hopefully enough for the battery charger.
A battery charger would be good. I've also acquired some fish.
Are we running out of storage?
Oxygen.
I have a base and a tool builder, along with titanium. We're not running out of storage anymore.
Okay, right. IM is clearly smart.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Because I have a button here for Make Me Storage.
Right.
I'm going to put the ribbon plants, the flares, the dead battery, the gold, the sulfur. I'll need the titanium, but the copper can stay here, as can the quartz for now. Because what I need most right now is to go and turn some of this into food and water, and I don't have a replicator up here, so... Where are we? No, bladderfish turn into water, not food.
Oh. And I'm just right of the Subnautica run someone did, why they basically had no oxygen tanks, but instead basically survived off of bladderfish.
I'm fairly certain that's not how you're supposed to play that game. But there's no reason
It's
why
not.
you couldn't, I guess. Oh, I get to do the one thing I really came down here for, which is how do I make a... oh, I could make the repair tool now.
Laser cutter as well.
No, I don't have diamonds.
Okay, right. I misread that. IM is dumb.
You are not dumb, you are just blind. I think it's the liquid courage. Beacons, copper
I'd
or
love to
titanium.
dispute that.
There's the titanium. I left the copper ore upstairs because of course I did. Yes. Let's try not to be out in the blizzard. Can't see the penguins in the dark. I don't like that. I could install a spot lamp. Let's take quartz as well.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if this isn't, you know, connected.
Somehow it is, and I'm not sure how that works out.
Huh. Let's see if we can't make a tube or something.
I think I put all.
Failing that, just... Or failing that, make this floor free or something.
Hang on. Scanner room. 5 titanium, a gold, and a table coral. I've got that.
Now watch as you don't have the table coral.
Pretty sure I had table coral. I didn't turn it all into computer chips. There's the titanium. Oh, and I can put away the mustache grooming kit. Anyway, if I don't have table coral, that's not table coral. There's a very simple solution to a lack of table coral. It's go and find table coral. There could be some in the upstairs locker. I'm not looking right now. Hello, titanium. I need you. Always need titanium when you're base building.
Yep.
No wonder I was getting odd music in the background.
Oxygen.
I forgot to pause Fancy's music on Spotify because of course I did. Quartz.
For a moment I thought that was some sort of electric eelfish thing.
No, it's battery plants. Okay, mineral scanner.
Doesn't appear to be any around here.
Ah!
Ah!
I love how
Scanner!
I love how I react a moment before you do. Something called a brute shark. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's probably here to eat us.
Yep. Now, let's get out of its territory and hope we don't get eaten.
You read my mind. Hello, oxygen plant.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Hello, table coral. Oh, sudden absence of lighting effects.
Huh.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Maxed out my inventory and ran out of air at the same time. You can't say I'm not efficient.
Still. Is it? Never mind.
Inventory's full. I can't pick up any more fragments.
Why are we heading to the dock instead of home?
Oh right, I turned it blue, didn't I? Where's the blue one? There's the blue one. Well, no wonder I couldn't bloody see it.
Yeah, you might want to have it not be blue.
Yeah, okay. I'm just going to surface a bit to refill the air. And now, beacon manager. Yeah, okay, home base is now bright yellow.
Yep.
At least I'm going to be very hard pressed to lose that.
Yes. If you do lose that somehow, I will be very surprised. Also, probably a little impressed.
Prepare to be amazed.
Frostbite says, good idea having the home marker blue in ocean.
Yeah, in retrospect. Okay. Gold! I put the gold upstairs!
Did we remember to establish the beacon or whatever?
It's right next to our life pod. I'm pretty sure we can find it.
That's fair.
Okay. Where do I want this? Where it won't bother penguins. Now vertical connector. Yep. Now they're officially connected.
Right?
Now I can go and get the gold out of the upstairs section, and I can also put a ladder in,
Welcome aboard,
may-
Captain.
assist with moving between floors. It's just not the same without windows.
Yeah.
My one gold is now turning into a scanner room. Okay. Let's put the scanner room on this side, directly beneath the penguins. Up. I need another titanium.
You know, part of me is mildly annoyed that we don't get a climbing animation.
I'm sure someone's modded one in. There's the titanium. Scanner room. It wants that much distance, I see. Okay. And will it do diagonal connections? No! Okay, so there looks like the best bet.
A scanner room will allow you to survey the surrounding region for fragments and material resources like lithium or copper or titanium if you need help finding it. For whatever reason.
I like this PDA.
Yep. Hey, it's Dumpus.
Hey, Dumpus!
Yeah. Empty makes a point of, didn't they have, you know, a climbing upgrade last game?
No. Last game I don't think had a climbing animation either, you just teleported up.
Ah. Speed upgrade, range upgrade?
Haven't installed any cameras, but typically I'm happy with waiting, so I typically cram 4 range upgrades into it to get the maximum utility out of it, and then grab a HUD chip. However, all of those require magnetite, which I don't have.
Oh, they're mechanical. Mechanical. Well, the seas are okay. We have a penguin observation room.
Yes. I haven't yet discovered windows. I have, however, invented glass tubes. So I made a penguin observation tube. You can't really see them right now because there's a blizzard in the way.
It's annoying because we went to the Delta base, discovered a whole bunch of things except the, well, windows.
Yeah. And as a result, my base looks a little boxed in.
Yeah.
Once I discover windows, I'm sure it'll get better. In the meantime, I'm still more or less operating out of my life pod as well as my first base. Yeah, this is the second stream. Last one was 3 hours. This one was probably going to be about the same. I've just installed the scanner room, and I was about to see if I could find anything useful with it, considering that I don't have many useful things right now. Oh, there's a data box in range, is there? If I set it to scan for a data box... Ooh, yes, there's already a data box ping. It's at extreme range.
Towards the...
Line that up. That way. And I think as standard these things have a range of, what, I want to say 200 meters? So if...
I'm not sure.
I go that way... I should find a data box. I think I've found what has the data box on it.
What? Huh.
Ah, jeez. These sea monkeys are gonna get me in trouble. This is the 3rd shipment that those buggers have gotten their weird little hands into. Now we're running low on flares, and I'm gonna have to search nearby nests for stolen cargo. They're lucky they're kinda cute. Raccoons of the sea, those ones.
What the hell was that freezing thing?
I don't know. I've just got here. You know what I know. Huh. Huh. Jukebox disc. Quartz is always handy base building. Titanium could be helpful. There's the data box.
Yep.
Beacon! A data box for beacons, but that's terribly useful. The nutrient
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Is any of this actually scannable?
30 seconds of oxygen.
I noticed. Oh. Doom, we should probably introduce ourselves. You're a first-time viewer. I'm Stalking Horse. My co-host is...
I'm Indecisive Spud.
Yeah. And we are two of the three Roombas of Thought. That looks like most of what's available here.
Yep, have a look at the arm thingy
Bearing
again.
in mind that it's there, though. Ooh. I know what that is.
Yep.
That's Pathfinder tool markers.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for stopping by, Dumpus.
Raff.
Okay. Nothing else is leaping out at me, but you do find good things when you just pick a direction and sea glide.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay. Let's take our haul home.
Yeah. No, Doom, we don't.
We've considered running a multiplayer mod for the first one. We did a playthrough where it was just me with the other two backseat driving. We considered running a multiplayer mod, but we decided to actually play through the thing so we knew what we were doing, at least in theory, first. Hang on. What's required to make... Hey, I can make a fabricator upstairs!
Yay. Is it weird that my brain automatically tries to gravitate towards
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
essentially it always gravitates trying to, you know, enter through the end of that tube?
No, it's not really unusual.
Actually, that's an interesting idea. We could use the base builder tool to basically shove a light in the middle of that ice flow.
Yeah, we could. having some additional power generation may also help. Because right now
Actually, yeah, that's probably
we don't
better.
have much in the way of batteries of power storage. It tends to degrade. Putting more solar panels on isn't going to help at night. I know this, but
How do we get more battery storage?
add more things that generate power.
Ah. So help in the morning, but not before.
Yeah. For example, solar panels store, I think it's 75 power each.
Right.
See, power...
What were we missing to build that?
2 titanium.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Sun has risen.
Ah, that's...
Okay. Also,
titanium?
what I can do, if it helps with the brain, is move the hatch.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yes, that works.
Turning the scanner room off may also have helped. I did not come down here for that. I came down here for titanium. And I do not have any
You don't
in
have
there
any.
anymore. I'll offload all of these plants. And the spare flare. And some of the copper. I can offload all the copper. Oh look, titanium.
No, this is only the second of... Well, we haven't found the moon pools yet.
I really want to find a moon pool. Yeah, Below Zero is proving a slightly different experience for me than the first one, because I've played the first one before I've played it on stream, whereas Below Zero is new to me, so this is a blind playthrough. I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. We'll all learn together.
We have a map. We are not marked on it.
All Terra supply cache nearby.
Wait, what?
Altera supply cache nearby. Where? Don't just leave me with that, PDA, please. Emergency supply cache down there. It's marked with a beacon. Okay.
Okay.
So I can find it again. Oh, you're what got me before. Did you see that? The thing
Not really. Not clearly.
The fish with the long snout has a ranged attack. It freezes the target.
Right. I'm just thinking... That's a scan thing.
I'm thinking air first.
Yeah.
Then where was the scan thing?
You know, the fish that has a range attack?
We scanned that before, remember?
Okay,
We scanned that
Oops.
last stream. It was the first fish we found that wasn't a food source or a penguin.
I thought the first thing that we scanned there was the hoopfish.
No, hoopfish was the second thing. Of course.
Okay. Hey. It'd be nice if we could use it to make, you know, windows. But we can't.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Right, do I put a light onto the penguin Penguin Island?
Okay, let me see. 300 power. Yeah, we can probably afford to put a light on. What? Onto the landmass.
This landmass or the penguin landmass?
This landmass. So, keeping an eye on my temperature.
We don't have lights?
No, we haven't scanned a light yet.
Oh.
Oops.
Have we gotten the battery charge yet?
No, I have not yet built a battery charger, or for that matter, a fabricator, so... Do we want the fabricator upstairs or downstairs?
I don't know. Which one would you prefer?
I'm thinking downstairs.
Fair enough.
Wiring kit and copper wire. I can make those.
Yep.
Wire and last of my silver on wiring kit. Silicon rubber and crystalline sulfur as well. There's the silicon rubber, and I think the crystalline sulfur's upstairs.
The spare batteries are upstairs.
Yeah, the dead one's upstairs. Okay.
And there's crystalline sulfur.
Crystalline sulfur.
Do we need the welding tool, the laser cutter?
We can't make the laser cutter.
I am dumb.
Laser cutter
I keep seeing it.
requires diamonds.
I keep seeing it. My brain goes, tool, shiny, new.
Yes, very shiny, cause it's got frickin' diamonds in it. Okay. Where do you find magnetite?
I don't know. If we want more titanium, we could go search for fragments, but we don't need that right now, do we?
No. No rush.
Didn't we also have a new log, and not log entry, but
research and tech. Nothing we haven't already noticed.
Okay.
I'll clear them off from the known scans just to... Brinewing, these things. Spit supercooled
yep.
salt water to freeze its prey from afar. What a charming thing.
Yep. We've also got brute sharks and symbiotes.
Brute shark. Minor Minor? I mean, it's not a leviathan.
I will concur with that, but minor is,
Yeah. Crashfish, hello again. We had a lot of fun with you in the last one. Symbiote. Nests inside the hole of the Titan holefish. Feed mostly on overconfident predators which attack the Titan holefish.
Yep.
Dependent on receiving additional warmth and oxygen from the Titan holefish. Lay their eggs inside the gills of the Titan holefish. Titan holefish apparently eats their poop, which is kind of disturbing, but sure, whatever. I don't judge your habits. Arctic ray.
Arctic ray.
I do like the rays here.
Sea monkey.
Sea monkey nest. Titan holefish. Well, it does what it says on the tin.
I like the words on the Titan holefish. Slow, stupid, and delicious.
Yep, sounds about right. Spinnerfish. Honeycomb fungus.
Calorie intake recommended.
Oh, right, food.
Yeah.
Just going to quickly mark down some of this stuff. Just to get it out of the pop-up section.
Wait, what did Altera laser cutter who what?
The ultra-high frequency laser cutter is tuned specifically to cut through titanium and plasteel-based materials at a thickness of up to 10 centimeters. That makes it
Fluid
an
intake.
essential tool for construction, salvage and rescue operations, but ineffective on natural obstacles. The Altera laser cutter. Who called the locksmith?
That just sounds exactly like Altera.
Yes, it does. I can make an aquarium, but not right now. Modification station. Scanner room. Bioreactor. Okay. That clears that
Yep.
up. So now...
Vital signs stabilizing.
Really, the fish will go for nutrient block.
Why would I eat one of the limited nutrient block resources when I have a peeper?
Welcome aboard,
No idea.
Captain.
Cold and spongy. That sounds very appetizing, I guess.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Or food. Doom says that we find magnetite to the southwest, with a giant trench with all the coral bridges, and go down deep. I'll probably want to find a rebreather as well for that, which I also do not yet have, because I have to scan all of the old blueprints, apparently.
Yep.
It makes sense, it's a new protagonist. No, not here, I need to be in the other one. 71%, that's more than in here. Okay, southwest.
Yep.
This looks like the place southwest with all of the coral bridges.
Yep.
And go down deep, they say.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Mobile vehicle bay. Divide.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
We see the squid shark yet?
No
idea.
No, we haven't. That sounds ominous. Help me, air plant. Okay, that sounded close by.
Have we seen that rock before?
Yes, if they're not scannable, they'll be old rocks.
Okay. Magnetite. I think we're going to need to go for oxygen.
Warning,
No more.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Bash fish. Oh crap, we're in a cave.
Yep.
I hadn't noticed we were in a cave.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I know. Thank you for the gold. Now where's the way out? That looks like the way out. Is that the way out? No! Oh, I said it was a blind playthrough.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Give me a way out or an oxygen plant, I don't care which.
Straight up. Nope, that's still a cave.
It's all cave.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
That's a way up. Okay.
Oh, this isn't going to plan.
No. On land,
I think-
Frost says. There's minerals on land in Below Zero? There were very... I think the only thing you found on land in Subnautica 1 was the one island littered with...
fire robotics.
Fire robotics. Okay, let's go back to base, and then we'll put together an expedition to fire robotics, shall we?
I think either that or the Altera cache.
I mean, we'll look at the map for all we know that may be located at fire robotics. I don't know. Inventory full. Wow, we've come out near the Delta Station dock. Okay.
Well, while you cruise back, I'm gonna go get my food.
Sure. Also, I'll make a couple beacons just so that I can tag important things.
Use beacons to mark traverse territory. Show or hide the signals of your choice with your Xenoworks PDA. Now with surface support.
Handy. Okay. Altera facilities map. Okay. Orient myself. Delta Station is south of me, which puts me somewhere in here. Supplies there. Omega. Okay.
Do you want me to search up what fire looks like?
I know what fire
Like
looks like. It's
Greek
that
letter.
one.
Oh.
I was just orienting myself with the facilities.
Hmm.
Yeah. It sounds like heading for fire might be our best bet.
Maybe. Because we got fire robotics, the cache, and last known location.
Yeah, we're not chasing Marguerite Mader.
Sword Lady.
We are not chasing Marguerite. Cache is 400. It's almost directly west of us. Once this battery finishes charging, it's your choice. Do you want to head... you want to head for the cache?
I think we head for the cache because it's the one thing we have a direct marker for.
I mean, it's also on the way to fire robotics, so... Yeah, I think we'll head there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We'll hit up the cache and then reevaluate.
Yes. What is it? Sorry, my cat has come to stare at me forlornly, so I shall return momentarily. Watch the penguins.
Do we want to put them on the BRB screen in case it takes a while?
Right now the penguins are my BRB screen. They're better than mine. Assuming a blizzard doesn't roll in. Done, Delta Station Trust, I think. Hang on. That's a good point. Delta's here. Head south to Delta west. If we head directly west, we end up somewhere in these shoals. Wait. And then if we head southwest, we'll end up at Row.
Yeah, well, we could also go hit the cache, and then once we've hit the cache, just head directly south until Delta Station's on our east. We have a compass now.
True. Keep an eye on Delta Station and traverse. That would work. Yes. That's a good plan. Watch penguins.
Yep.
I return. Sorry for the delay. My cat was attempting to communicate that no one had given him pets for the past hour, and he felt that this was an affront to his civil rights. Am I audible? Is everything...
Yeah. Well, to me.
Yeah, okay, I can hear you, Spud. I couldn't hear you for a moment there. I didn't know if I was actually back or not, strange as that sounds. But yes, it sounds like head for the cache and then use Dead Reckoning to... Oh, right, I forgot.
Have we cleared up our inventory yet?
No, we haven't. But, easily done. All the quartz, lead, titanium, gold, the mineral detector, I'll take food and water with me. At least I'll take water. I probably won't need food on an expedition like that. Wait, I might, because
You won't need food, but I think you might need to, like, fill up on food if that's the case first.
yeah, I was thinking the same. I think most of my water supplies are currently over here. That'll do.
Yep.
I'll also refill the thermos.
That's fair.
Which reduces hydration by 1, but gives me an extra 50 body heat. So, just in case I get caught between thermal plants on the surface and need... That'll do for a journey like this. Got the battery.
Yep, the spam bots have arrived and I have gotten out the hammer.
Thank you. What are the ingredients for thermos? Titanium and glass. I don't currently have the glass. I have plenty of quartz, but I've earmarked that base building. The description from the first game for Coffee Americano I did quite like. Real Italian coffee, diluted with tasteless American water.
I'm used to the fact that the coffee machine only does decaf here.
Yeah. Apparently there's a thermal suit that I assume does the same thing for your land survival that oxygen tanks do for your water survival. But I don't know where to find it. Medkit. Flare, for all the good that's going to do me. Disinfected water, that'll help. What's in there? Mineral detector pack. Not you! Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. I know you want to play with my scanner, but I'm using that.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm telling you, Sammy, you see some weird things when you spend half your day in a sea truck.
More vandalism? Was it the sea monkeys again?
I don't think so. I can't shake the feeling this planet is cursed.
There's no such thing as a curse.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's nothing. You wouldn't want to hear about it anyway. Just a huge creature frozen in ice.
What? Where?
In a cave, not far from your lab. And here's the extra weird part. As soon as I called it in, they closed off the area. Don't want anyone going in there.
But why?
Sammy, I'm no biologist, but I think there was something wrong with it. Its skin just seemed off. Alien.
An alien on planet 4546b. No.
I'm serious, Sam. Something ain't right. Wish I could show you, but I can't get back in there.
You can. But I might know how to.
Whatever you're thinking, we never had this conversation.
That doesn't bode well.
No, it doesn't.
Grav trap.
Yeah, let's not.
At the very least, not without refreshing my air supply. Not water supply.
Yeah.
Water I've got plenty of on this planet. Ooh, another box.
Huh?
Containing nutrient block. Doesn't look like there's anything of particular value. That way, those fish just came out of a rock. Apparently, that's just one of those things that happens on 4546b.
Bit like those ground birds.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's take a look. They don't corner well. That's the good thing about crash fish, they don't corner well. Yay, gold!
You're in a cave,
this is
remember?
the other entrance to the Silver Cave. We were in here before.
30 seconds of oxygen.
Warning.
Oxygen
30
plant.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
That said, yeah, we've been here before. Not you. This is not there. That's the way. Oh, okay. From here it was due south until Delta Station is on our east, wasn't it?
Yeah. How's your inventory space looking?
Not great, but not terrible.
I'm honestly thinking you're a bit too full to go to an actual base.
Yeah, I could drop off the minerals. But mostly what we're going to the base for is scannables, right? Well, scannables and magnetite. Yeah, we want to carry as much magnetite as possible, so empty the inventory. Good call.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Probably don't need this many nutrient blocks and stuff either.
Not with me, no.
Do we need all the medkits in the plant?
We can take 2 medkits, we'll leave one behind.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I just finished charging that battery and then...
Yep, you can catch a fish or something. Have a snack.
Energizer Bunny arrested, charged with battery. $96 will do.
Close enough for government work.
Now, go back and double check the map. I'm going to assume we are where that map intersection is there. Which means we want something along the lines of west-southwest.
Something, but we probably don't want to attempt to go direct because we don't actually have any guarantees of where we are.
This is what the sea truck is for, if we had one. But we don't.
Yep.
So we make do with what we've got.
Yep.
West, southwest, about there.
Yep.
We've turned a bit northwest, I don't like that. Southwest again. I think that was just a cave. Fill up on air before I resume. I'm an idiot. No, I'm not. Okay. Got turned around a bit in there. Okay. Last time I saw something that shape, it was a crab squid. Are these things hostile? They're coming towards me ominously.
Okay, back away and then read the entry.
It's under herbivores. Okay. I'm not going to assume that means harmless, but I'm not going to panic about them either. Oh, there's lots of them.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
That's why
Because
getting
I'm reminded of,
surface people.
the Finding Nemo scene of Squishy.
Ooh, yeah.
That?
Huh. Well, definitely alien.
Yep.
I know I'm going completely off on a tangent here, and I'm running in completely.
Look, we're
the wrong
Roombas.
direction.
This happens.
Yeah, but I found an interesting thing.
Severed. Well, if following it to one end doesn't work, go to the other way.
I'm thinking the other way will lead us to fire robotics.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Ooh, ominous.
Hang on. Swim up to it further?
I can't. This is forward.
Okay. I think it's said laser card to gain access or something.
Ah.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Well, I need. Huh. That looks promising? Question mark. Ah. Just a jellyfish. Okay. Steam vent. Well, at least it's warm. Okay, where are we? Violet snow cone. Well, you can't say that they didn't name the things on this planet accurately.
I love how it's like, yes, contains lots of water, also antifreeze.
Yeah. Or vein. Don't know why I just picked up all that titanium.
This alien technology exhibits a data signature that strongly correlates with the previously reported distress call.
Interesting. I'll bet I can use this new data to identify where that call was coming from.
Hang
Ion
on.
tubes!
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Power system.
Interesting.
Is this just a dead end, or is there more?
Used to be a dead end.
Well, at least it's warm.
Wait, wasn't there an SOS thing marker as well? That was just added?
Yes. Beacons.
Alien distress call.
Alien distress call origin, 700 meters.
Huh.
The ice is nice.
Hmm.
Is there anything of use out here?
No idea. Hang on, wasn't that... I think we've gone back to the Y by accident.
No, I've just been following the landmass. Okay, that way, got nothing, so let's go this way.
Might be... The interesting stuff might currently be on the other shore right now.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same. So, up there, do you think?
Yeah. Unless you can find a way on top of the thing. On top of... Nope, doesn't look like it.
Nope. This shore doesn't seem to be cooperating, so let's head for the other one.
Comms tower, I think.
Yeah. Battery and water. Food. A jukebox disc, which is as much use to me right now as an air conditioner.
Hang on. There's a dock there. Let's go down.
No, I was moving around to the ladder instead of flinging myself into the void. I am not fancy.
Zeta, I have kind of a funny question for you. Have you picked up any kind of unusual interference during any of your robotics work?
You mean like Parvin looking over my shoulder and telling me I'm assembling my circuits wrong because it's not how his dad did it back in the day?
No, like electrical interference in the audio or video. Any kind of flickering or clicking.
Huh, can't say that I have. Why?
Oh, so it doesn't extend as far as the bay.
What doesn't?
When Fred was bringing me for my eval, we detected something, almost like an SOS.
At Delta? How retro. What was causing it?
I think architects are trying to communicate with us.
You always think that.
Look, it may be my job to always think that, but I'm very good at my job. Not that HR seems to care.
I won't breathe a word of this to Emmanuel.
Thanks. You're a good friend.
Interesting.
We picked that up too, and it turns out it was an SOS. Okay.
All Terra facility beacon detected nearby. Unique identifier. Phi Robotics Center.
Whoop, accidentally picked up some snow.
I won't load up on the titanium stuff yet, just head to the
I'm not trying
center,
to
I
load
think.
up on the titanium. Right, warmth. Had the thermos if things got dicey, but yeah, that was not quite to plan. I can always drop titanium if I find a more valuable resource.
True.
Titanium is not in short supply. There's a ladder over here. Now here there's a climbing animation.
Hang on, was that scannable or?
I didn't see anything. I'll go back and check shortly.
Okay.
Right now I'm more concerned about getting it to that steam vent before it stops venting. Like that. Limestone. Stack of limestone.
Titanium.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Oh, great.
Head straight for the robotics facility.
Hypothermia
I thought
imminent.
that was shelter, but it wasn't. Well, I kind of fell off, but iodine content.
Then.
Oh crap!
Run, run.
That's what I'm doing. Can I finish my scan? Yes, I can. I am well and truly lost in the caves.
And
Don't want to get back in the water though, or I'll never find the robotics facility again, so now I'll have to retrace my steps.
have we remembered to actually scan the light poles?
Thought I had.
Huh. So we don't get the recipe for... Okay, that's just me.
I lost my staircase. My cave. I think I'm just lost, period.
Okay, stop. Because this is the way we came down, so
Yes,
go
it
back
is.
up.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm just waiting to be warm first.
Well, that was a shader glitch.
I didn't see a shady glitch, I just saw us moving in and out of a shadow. I saw everything working as intended.
Hmm.
Oh, this is back the way we came again.
Yep, go back. Why aren't you heading towards the fire robotics marker?
There's a marker on it now?
Yes!
Oh. I'd just been tuning out the markers because there wasn't one for any of the things we were looking for.
Remember, there was an entire announcement and everything about it.
I just thought it meant, hey, look over there at those big doors. I didn't realise they'd also put a marker on it.
Warm up first.
How?
It's because you quite literally passed by where the cave was a second ago. Oh well, another one.
I went in completely the opposite direction to the cave. tried to make a steam vent, but that didn't quite work out. Okay. Frosted sinew tree. Spy pegling!
New technology acquired.
Above ground habitat. Huh. Actually, wasn't there a log for Sam as well? You opened it and closed it suddenly, so... Bye, Pingling Log 1. So that's the squeeze thing.
Yeah. That's what that's for, I guess. Okay.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Does fire robotics count as shelter? I don't know.
Phi Robotics. This is where Sam worked.
Firebox, I think, does count as shelter, so...
Ooh, Snow Fox hoverpad.
New blueprint synthesized.
Okay. Oh, I can't scan a forklift.
I think we aren't getting up that way that easily.
No. Magnetite!
Attack.
Well, I can see the magnetite. Give me the magnetite.
Sam loved working here. She told me so.
Snow Fox fragment. Ooh. Not sneezing out, but
Don't try and take it over water.
yeah. High-speed hoverbike. Onboard headlight will make you look cool. He's got a fragment is not really meaningful. There's some titanium there, but I don't really need it. Extra batteries are more useful to me than extra titanium. No. Don't fall on the battery. Water purification tablet.
Combined with a frozen water source, water purification tablets can create drinkable water as you explore the snowy surface.
Oh. Wasn't there PDA on top of that box? Not that box, back near the entrance.
Yes. Yes, there was.
Hey, Sam. Oh, hey there, Pengling buddy.
Hi, Fred. What brings you this way?
I was just passing by. Lillian wanted a hand with a deep dive out in the bridges. You know, I think she's right. There is some weird stuff out there.
The clicking sound?
SOS. I heard it with my own ears.
So you think she's right? There's intelligent life down there?
I don't know. I'll leave that to you scientist types.
This scientist is more at home with these penguins. But if my sister was here, she'd be all over this.
Wait, are you telling me you're not the brains in the family?
Oh, my family has many different brains. Like
A Hydra?
Well... Oh, yeah, actually, I like that analogy. Makes it hard to get along sometimes, but it's never dull.
Hey, there's another map on the wall.
Yeah, I was just waiting for the log to finish.
Yep. Okay, let's have a look. See if we can't work out anything from the map.
Glacial Basin map. Previously explored research locations accessible via spy pengling.
Hang on. Pull up the map again. Top right corner. I think that's the bridge that collapsed.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks right to me.
Can we actually get in?
Yes.
This must have been Sam's room. But something's not right.
Sam's bed?
Just scanned it.
Is there entry?
PDA there.
Hi, you. How's everything at Pengling Central?
Oh, fine. But I haven't heard anything since giving the footage to Zeta. It's been, what, a week?
Did she promise you a report?
No, but I expected some kind of reaction. Maybe I should take it up with Emmanuel. It is Kara, after all, and it could cause a lot of suffering if it got out.
Wait,
Why
what?
would it get out? We have professional containment and know how to neutralize it in an emergency. Sam, I love you, but you don't know what you're talking about.
You love me? Wait, why do you know so much about this?
It's my area of research.
Why are you being evasive?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something, and then you have to drop this crusade you're on before you damage your career. We're researching the bacteria.
What kind of research are you doing?
I don't want you worrying about this. We are aware of the possible downsides, but they're far outweighed by the potential. That's as much as I can tell you. Sam.
I need to think. I have to go.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that doesn't sound great. Cold suit fragment. Hey!
New blueprint synthesized.
I'll read that later. Right now, I'm just...
And of course, the one thing this place doesn't have, windows.
Yep.
Hang on, was the name on Sam's sign erased?
Well, I mean, the audio logger from Delta Island said that she'd been transferred.
Huh.
Did you forget?
Wait. No. Hang on, is the other thing on the wall also a map or a schematic? Not that
Other
one.
thing on...
So, stop moving. Go backwards to... Okay, stop. Turn right.
It's a poster.
No, that's just a poster. Never mind, I thought it was a schematic we could scan.
Poster of the spy painting.
Fourth floor. There's an upper floor. Huh.
Ooh.
What the?
We know what these are.
Yep.
Silver! Goodbye, useless titanium! Oh, that's snow. I don't want snow. I want titanium. Clearly no activation at this end.
Yep, hang on, stop. Did we remember to check the, turn around. Turn left. Nope. Apparently I thought there might be a PDA there.
No.
Apparently not.
No. I can leave the first aid kit.
Viper mesh.
Also, I think that the outpost that the robotics thing has disappeared from my list of beacons.
No.
Fire robotics
Antipad.
landing pad.
It's the landing pad's the outside bit. Close enough for government work in this case.
Yeah. I love that seems to have entered your lexicon most likely through me.
Yep.
Large room fragment. New blueprint, large room. Plasteel ingot.
Yeah, that's just the position.
So I still don't have the blueprint for the titanium ingot, I think, which is annoying.
Or the window.
Or the window. Plenty of fiber mesh, but I have the recipe for fiber mesh. Power cell charger. When I have things that need power cells, a power cell charger will help. Why do they have 3 radios?
Oh, you brought a friend.
Spy pangling in training. We're recording audio. Is that okay?
Of course. I have the photos you sent. What am I looking at here?
Kara pustules on the frozen Leviathan.
That's nothing to worry about in and of itself. It's well contained.
The ice samples suggest it's been frozen since the time of the outbreak. The strain made the planet uninhabitable. If it mutates...
Are you feeling unsafe?
Very.
If I escalate this issue for you, will you feel comfortable enough to concentrate again? I have deadlines for the Snow Fox and the mining bots coming up. I really need your focus on the penglings.
Oh, yeah. That's a relief, actually. I was expecting more of a fight.
Nothing is more important than our safety. I'll take care of it, okay?
Thanks. I won't let you down.
Thanks, Sam. Keep up the good work.
No, nothing I can do to scan that. Fridge! Of all the things to need on this planet.
EDA on the table. Not that table, a bench table.
Hey guys, I'm so glad you're here.
Where else would I be? Like I'd miss Fred being exposed as the alien intruder.
That's not gonna happen.
But you didn't say you were not the intruder.
No, not this argument again. I beg you.
I think the game will settle this debate.
So, I just want to ask you something quick before Zeta gets back and we start playing. It's about the cavern with the frozen Leviathan. I investigated and...
You investigated? When? I didn't see you.
Maybe you were asleep or busy doodling inappropriate sea creatures.
Those drawings are art.
Anyway, I've looked into it, and I think we have reason to be concerned. It wasn't that long ago this planet was uninhabitable. But
And
if we
the
work
windows,
together,
if possible.
we can get them to put an end to the Kara mutation experiments.
I'm not comfortable with this.
Samantha, you're paranoid.
Come on now. You're Sam out. She has our safety at heart.
And the rest of us don't?
Zeta!
Can we play the game now?
Fine.
Tensions among the research team.
Yep.
Can't scan the windows. Scanned everything in there. Scanned everything up here. Yeah, I think we're done.
Yeah.
At least as far as in here goes. No, the beacon does not recur. So I
No.
take
The
notes.
beacon was
Seek shelter.
the beacon was the landing pad.
Well, I brought one with me, so I may as well.
True.
Now.
Well, we got nutrient blocks and water.
Yeah,
We'll be fine.
that's not what I'm looking for. Cell charger. Large room. Snow Fox hoverpad. Says it's an exterior base module.
Has the weather passed?
Nope.
Head down to the landing pad. If there's anything there, because we went to the robotics center, not the pad. Don't expect much, but
Nope. Nothing.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Light poles. Huh, apparently we've got indoor hail.
huh.
Nice stalagmites. Marbled anemone. Pathfinder tool. I've got the blueprint for that, so that's just titanium. Back out here.
Yep. I think since we're all loaded up and stuff, we should probably head back home.
Yeah, probably. I'm just checking now that I have a beacon on it if there's a more direct route into Fly Robotics.
I don't think so. Remember, we got the map.
Yeah, that's... Before we leave, the other thing I want to do is check out that bridge.
Okay, that's fair.
The bridge is somewhere up... I don't know, up there?
No. Bridge was that way. Yep.
Is that it? Okay, that's up this ramp. Up this ramp, and here we go. Oh, it's a bit chilly.
Oh, was there a thing on the right or something?
Requires hydraulic fluid.
We appear to be retracted, so we're gonna need to come back with hydraulic fluid.
Yeah. Where do we get hydraulic fluid? Stopping! Okay. Let's head back home and make new things.
Yep.
Once we get back to base, we can check what of all of our new blueprints we can actually build.
Yep. I was also thinking, with the fact that we now have 2 locations marked down, we can probably, actually figure out approximately by where we are a bit more accurately.
Yeah, we can do some dead reckoning on the map.
It's not necessary, but one of those things you're curious about.
Yeah. Keep my hand off the button this time. I will not slip up again. Hello.
With all the pingwings and the pinglings.
Indeed.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. So, copper wire to make a spy pingling.
Remote.
The spy pingling itself is a wiring kit and silicon rubber. Okay. A cold suit is fiber mesh. You've
And we're gonna have to kill a
be
snowstalk.
fucking kidding me.
I think that's gonna have to wait till we get something better than a knife.
Assuming there is something better than a knife.
Look, I'll even accept the stasis gun. Because things that are stasis don't fight back.
It looks like I'll need 4. I don't know if the stasis rifle is in Subnautica below 0. Salt and a frost. That makes. Water purification tablet. Titanium ingots, finally! Lithium. I don't know where to find lithium. I suppose I'll find out. For now.
Yep. Yeah.
Computer chip. I know how to make a computer chip. It's table coral, gold, and copper wire.
I think we only have one table coral left. Wherever the hell we stashed it.
I think we
We
have...
stashed it inside the survival pod?
No, I don't think we have any left. I think we have 0.
Huh.
Copper, magnetite, ion cubes.
God damn it. My brain has provided me the dumbest image possible. Basically, you know the battery compartment of Sea Glide? It's opened and you know those jumper cables? Just 2 of them sticking out, and they're like clamped onto the ion cube. Huh.
1 table coral.
It says we can get Snowstalker with spy peeling if we're careful.
Ooh. That could be interesting. It sounds like I might need a land base.
Huh.
That's something I've never needed in Subnautica before.
Hang on, we found the table coral.
Yes. 1 table coral. I'm looking around to find the second.
Okay, we're lag spiking.
Ah.
Yeah, because quality on the stream to the Discord is dropping. I'm currently checking on quality of stream to the Twitch.
Ah.
Yeah, it appears to at least be okay, the Twitch stream appears to be lagging slightly. I don't know how bad it is on for everyone else.
There's always a bit of a delay on a Twitch stream.
No, as in like lag spike, as in the screen stops and then jumps.
Oh, that's not good. Okay.
Might just be me zooming in a bit, but ooh, yeah, no, empty basically says it's Mandrill, but they had initially just assumed it was their internet. Might be one of those blame the sharks moments again.
Yeah, because it should be good. Game feed reports everything's fine. Weird. I just tried playing back some of the Twitch stream and I got it perfectly clear. I don't know what's happening. Yep, I think we just blame this one on the sharks and move on.
Yeah. Hey, table coral.
Just what I wanted.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I know, computer. Well, whatever happened with the Twitch seems to have resolved itself.
Yep. Might just be the fact that, you know, we're Australia and
yeah.
Big place.
Australia's internet be like that.
Did you really pick up the other piece of coral from the other place?
Yes. Did that before I went outside.
Okay. Do the computer chip making.
Yes. Gold and copper wire were the other thing I needed. There's gold, 1 copper, 2 copper. computer chip. Oh, that's right, I boxed the magnetite. Scanner room HUD chip. Always makes everything so much easier. Now I need copper ore and magnetite. I've only got 3 magnetite left, so copper ore and magnetite times 3. Perfect. Made for the job.
Yep.
Seek fluid intake.
Bam! There we go.
Yep.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay.
Another data box.
And this time it will show
I'm
up
thinking-
on my HUD.
I'm thinking also we do that next time because it's 9 already.
Oh. I mean, I'm happy to keep going if you are.
I'm okay, admittedly slightly less happy to keep going.
They're down there.
I'm fine with if we, just do base stuff, but
Yeah,
probably not another expedition.
yeah. There's the data boxes down there. They're not too far away, but I don't think I'll go chasing them right now.
Yeah. I think it might also be, they might also be under the 100D
Yeah.
based on depth, so.
Where's Diamond? Where do I find Diamond? Oh,
I just love how we got, like, the new scanny toy. It's like, let's see how many things we can find on this thing.
there!
Diamond. How deep is it?
Very. Never mind.
Yeah, because
Gel sacks. Lithium.
yeah.
Quartz. Huh. So I can now locate a bunch of useful things.
Yep.
And I now have enough batteries to do this. I'll park the spare one in there, sure.
Yep. Well, we didn't actually get round to finding a window.
No.
Or more rather, we tried and failed.
We found a lot of other things, but none of them are a window.
We want to make a... Given how useful these are, do we want to make another plant?
Yeah. Might as well.
Yeah, because remember, we had, the entire eat a tree debacle.
Oh, yes. I remember that. Standard procedure was eat a tree.
We might want to dump the flares into a box. That works too.
Why do we even have those flares?
God, I know. Now reminded of, you know, the... Why do we even have this? Flares equals snacks.
I mean, if you want to be technical about it, a flare can be a snack, but it's a snack that you can only eat once.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, I think we're kind of done for now.
Well, I mean, what would our next steps be?
Actually, not sure. I'm thinking, maybe Colty. Well, actually, step one is actually looking at a map, looking at our beacons, and to figure out where the hell we are.
Yeah, we can do that. Okay.
Got Delta Station Fire Robotics landing pad, Delta Station docks. Close enough.
Yeah. Stop flashing new. I know where you are. Okay. Where are we? Okay. There's Delta Docks. There's Fire Robotics. Okay.
Yep.
So Delta's there.
About 6:20, 6:30. And Delta's
what?
630. Oh, about 630 meters.
I was going by compass points. So, they cap out at 360, so I was very confused.
Right, so we're referring to two different things.
Yeah. Because that's just east of south.
Yep. Due
If
south.
we now
so...
look to the west, that's Fire Robotics. 1 point off southwest. Okay.
And the overlap makes reading the numbers hard.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12.
Actually, we're in line with the docks. Given that their point essentially exactly due south and almost exactly due southwest, we could probably just draw a X.
I mean, that was my plan. I was just trying to be a bit more precise. I wasn't planning to do meters at anything at all. I was just going to go by compass points, because the compass will be determinate.
That's fair.
So a little east of south means that we need to be just a little that way and back, which puts us on that line.
Yep.
And here, being just south of southwest, puts us on something like that line, which intersects about there.
Huh, further north than we expected.
Yeah. Huh.
Huh,
Neat.
cool.
We know where we are. So we're somewhere in this little bay here.
Yeah. The next question is then, what's the giant purple thing then?
Oh, what's listed? Delta, that's there. Phi is there. Omega is there.
Yep.
Copper mining, so I'm assuming they're making a pun and have misspelled Kappa. Kappa, I'm pretty sure, is there, which leaves that one as
Outpost 0. Which, given the symbol appears to be the null symbol,
that tracks.
or the empty set, huh?
Okay, so next question. How do we get up there?
I think we might have to do more searching in the area for Snow Fox parts.
Yeah, because...
Maybe. Unknown.
Once we can see outside again, when we came in from our crash site, which was presumably somewhere... I think that's our crash site. Because we ran in through some... through a cave with the...
Heat
thermal
release.
lilies in, then jumped in the water, swam out a bit and found the drop pod. So...
I'm actually
that's our
admittedly...
crash site.
Yeah. I'm actually interested in going back there with a beacon and basically going, we crashed here.
Yeah, trouble is we jumped off a cliff to do it.
Ah.
Yeah, sun's come up, I think. So if I look directly north, there. See that ledge, that one there? Yeah, I think we jumped off that.
Right. Oh, thunder and lightning. We might want to get back inside.
I don't think it does any damage to us other than accelerating hypothermia.
The thing was, it's because we jumped off the ledge, yes, but I thought I saw a, like, ground path, like, under us. That
Not
went up to the
necessarily one
cliff.
that leads back up to where we were. I watched the stream back last night. See, that leads up onto that ridge if you look through the fog, but that doesn't connect to that. And that's assuming we're even looking in the right place.
Right.
It's difficult to see anything, especially since we don't have any windows.
Ah! And of course it's too snowy for the penglings.
I mean, they're all out there. We just can't see them.
Yep. Lead our shrub not and be grumpy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there is no magnetite in scanning range.
We're gonna have to go, hey, at least we know where we can find some at Fire Robotics.
Except we don't. I cleaned out Fire Robotics. There may be
all main
outcroppings
ones
I
respawn.
missed, but remember, materials don't respawn in this game.
Huh. Okay.
They didn't respawn in the last one, they don't respawn here. Material respawn is not a thing. looking. That's a thought.
What?
That's the teleporter gate there, right?
Yeah.
So that's Fire Robotics.
Yeah.
That's the cave I wandered into and got lost in. So what's all this?
Wish I could zoom in right now. Huh.
Because that looks like some kind of antenna. These look like spy penguins.
I think we might have to make a second trip back.
Yeah, and this here looks like a structure on the water. And to me, that says scannable.
Okay. Okay, looks like next time we're making a trip back. Huh.
Yeah.
Hey, at least we don't have to do guesstimation.
Because we've stuck beacons all over it, yes. We're not going to make another expedition.
No.
I might forage a bit, though, if that's okay.
Yeah, I think you can forage a little bit.
Yeah. So the question is, what do we forage for? Hang on, that was a Discord message. Not relevant.
It also looks like we're picking up fragments that are like, you know, really deep.
Yeah, because the scan range is a sphere, not a plane.
Yeah.
So... that one doesn't look terribly deep. That one looks deep but fairly close by. You know what? I'm tempted to check some of these out. Give me a second to drink a fish and we'll go.
Okay.
Oh, I think I've drunk all the nearby fish. Oh, there's a fish.
Ah yes, give me a second to drink a fish.
How would you describe what I do with these things?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, I would have accepted give me a second to, get a water filter.
Okay, this looks reasonably close. It's a sea glide. But hey, that's titanium. And if I'm base building, especially if I'm building a new base on land, that's helpful.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I've got a plant, I'm fine. Thought I saw something.
How far is Alien SOS right now? Just a quick check.
400 meters.
Yeah. Shark!
Shark!
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Thought I saw something that was not a shark, though. I've got 2 med kits, and they're not a Leviathan, so I don't think they're insta-death. Ooh. A thing! With a window on it! Is it scannable?
Warning.
Hey!
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency
Yes!
decreased.
Yes!
Ow. Bugger off.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
That was rude.
Oxygen.
Zero.
We'll have to go back down there to figure out the rest of the things.
I think that was the rest of the things.
No, I think that... Was there anything on the outside of the thing that was pick-upable or scannable?
I didn't think so, but I can go back down and have a look. Go away. Yes, there was. Go in the tube. This isn't working.
Okay, go out the tube, grab it and run.
Warning. 30
High
seconds of
capacity O2
oxygen
tank.
remaining.
Very useful. Let's leave.
Ow. Ten, 9, 8, 7,
Oxygen.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Made it. Fine.
Okay, let's
No
go
notes.
home.
No sweat. No problem.
Yeah, it's not like we almost drowned getting an oxygen tank blueprint.
Irony.
How's our inventory space looking?
Fine. I commented last stream, I think, that in original Subnautica, I know where the Leviathans are, and that's not the case in this one.
Do we want to just, rush home so we can build windows?
Maybe. That one will be in the sea monkey list.
Oh, we're home anyway.
Yeah. Glass, titanium, and silver.
And a standard O2 tank, which we don't have.
Yes, we do. We're wearing it.
Oh right, I'm a dum-dum.
Glass, titanium, silver, and 102 tank. Need to convert it to glass. And high capacity O2 tank.
Yep. I will turn off all the things.
Turn off the scanning room. Yeah. How much air we got? 135 seconds. That's really.
Yep. Grab a few more pieces of quartz and we can put a window on our viewing
Yes.
viewing station.
Yes. I am going to be smart about this. I'm going to hang on. Lithium. Crap.
Yeah, that just weakened the structure. Take it down.
I'll take it down a second. I just want to check if there's lithium near me. There's someone right the hell over there. I'll leave the scanner room to its work. Quartz into glass. Now I'll keep some quartz. Quartz is useful.
Yep, but
Because I can get more by doing these two things. Move the coffee machine. I know where I'll put the coffee machine. No, that doesn't.
ah yes, next to the batteries, we have the machine batteries and people batteries.
Hey!
Hey, pinglings!
Yep. Also, this doesn't seem to be doing anything to the structure, so I'm just going to keep installing them. Oh, no glass. Okay. But where are interior pieces? I'll install the coffee machine next to that.
Look like you could use some coffee.
And we still only have one of them.
Okay.
The spinny chair.
Yep. Not quite aligned, but it'll do. Ah, I have put it too close to the desk. Because that's a thing that can happen in Subnautica. Okay, where are we?
Just put down that if it's too close, we'll deconstruct the desk.
No, I'm just trying to make sure it's straight. Hey!
Hey!
Perfect! No notes. First try.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, I quite like that.
Yep. And I think we should end it here. We finally acquired windows and can watch penguins while sitting! Oh, and we did a bunch of other stuff, including finding a robot base, but penguins.
Penguins! In fact, not only can I sit and watch the penguins, I can also sit and watch the penguins with a full stomach.
Ah, yes.
I am very happy with how that turned out.
Yeah, the final foraging mission turned out to actually be very useful.
Hmm.
Who knew that the windows were under our noses the entire time?
I mean, technically they were not under our noses, they were under the sharks.
Fair.
It's the sharks again.
It's always the sharks, isn't it? First they steal our internet, now our windows!
And on that
I just realised after I said that I could both refer to, Windows as in, the thing on the building, or, the computer system.
Oh, you just noticed that now. Yeah, I think that on that note, it's time for us to end.
Yep.
So, thank you to everybody who came along. Thank you, MT.
Yep.
Thank you, Frost. Thank you, Doom. Thank you, Dompus, while you were here. And thanks to everybody who watches this back later, which hopefully will include Fancy.
Yeah.
But it's been a pleasure streaming for you this evening, or morning, or whatever time it is where you are.
We're Australian. Let's just go with good day.
Yeah. Oh, the environment's cleared up. One last look at the penguins.
Yes. Look at them all cute and stuff.
Ah! I all fell in the water. But I think it popped up on the far side of the island.
It's fine. They can swim.
No, the babies can't. That's the point. The babies stay on the island. I think we encountered a pathing error.
No, the babies actually can swim. They're just not very good at it.
I mean, they're programmed to stay on the land. It just went wrong.
But yeah.
But yes, thanks again to everyone who's joined us. And until next time, I have been Stalking Horse.
I've been Indecisive Spud.
And we have been 2 of the Roombas of Thought. We look forward to seeing you for next stream. And, yeah. Bye for now, I guess.
Yep. See ya.
Until next time. Farewell.
Bye.